to do something like this. This has always been something that I've wanted to do. I've always wanted to be able to feed the homeless people in my community. I was reading a book from Darius Daniels. That's my pastor as well. And in the book he said, your passion or the things that you were put on earth to change are often the things that bother you the most. You know what I mean? So I see problems, the problems that bother you the most. You know, and I see things like homelessness as I don't know why I always find myself paying attention to the homeless people in my community. When I'm driving around, I always find myself wanting to help, give them a sweater, you know, some sweats, pair of shoes, here's a bottle of water, whatever I can. I always find myself looking to do that. And you know, it dawned on me recently, you know, that I have always relied on others to kind of help me put together this concept of feeding them. And you know, after praying about it, it really just dawned on me that it's not that difficult, bro. Go to the store, make some sandwiches, go get, you know, the chips. They already have that assorted bag of the small, man, just go do it. And then I was just like, okay, how else can I do it? So I made him a lunch, you know what I mean? So I'm going to drive around. I really don't even know where I'm going to go. I'm just going to drive around. I've already prayed about, you know, the people that I'm going to touch and impact with this. So whoever that I see, you know what I mean? Essentially, I'm going to go to like the downtown area where I know a lot of them are and, you know, see, you know, what happens when I get down there. I don't have too much. I have about 20 lunches, you know, sandwich, chips, cookies, and water. But this is the first time that I'm doing this, and I didn't want to document, you know, myself passing out the actual food, but I am doing this for a better cause. This has nothing to do with me. So I did want to at least document what I'm doing, because the goal is to be able to feed as many as I can. You know, and if there's anybody out there with any connections on how I could be able to, you know, continue to scale this up to where I could be able to feed more people on a more consistent basis, those are the opportunities that I'm looking to create. I also want to be able to allow people to find and build relationships with God through this. You know, so on each and every lunch bag that I have, I wrote God is love, and I also wrote pray at the bottom. Just giving people a perspective that these things, that these acts that are coming to you are not accidents. And the only way that things like this can happen is through God. God put this on my spirit to go out and feed these people. So I want these people to understand, like, hey, God is real. God is love. He loves you. And this is why you are getting this meal. This is why you're getting this blessing. So hopefully, you know, with these videos, I could be able to eventually partner with someone or something where I can get access to Bibles, where I can be able to give Bibles, you know, along with the lunches. A gorgeous day. It's probably about 70-something degrees. I don't know. Hey Siri, what's the weather today?
Should be sunny today. Daytime temperatures will hover around 80 degrees with overnight lows around
80 degrees, so it's hot. It is certainly hot. It is officially spring. So what that means is, I don't know what that means being in California, Los Angeles specifically, Long Beach specifically. I don't know what that means. All of the seasons feel like the same. Am I wrong for being like the people who cross the street in the crosswalk, and as you waiting to turn, you waiting for the person obviously to get across the street, but they on their phone the whole time, making them walk slower because they're not paying no attention? Am I wrong for wanting to honk at them? For real. Because I was over, bro. So I wrote something down earlier as I was working. I said, changing a person's environment doesn't make them change. The person has to want to change, and it will influence them to change their environment from the perspective evolving. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. All right, we got our first group. We got our first group right here. We got our first group. I got about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2. I don't know. We got a lot. We about to bless them. On 7th and Atlantic, baby. After my first drop off, I don't know. I think I did probably like 7, 8 lunches or something like that. And I was gonna just like individually give waters with each one. But I thought about it like after I asked them if they wanted water. I was just like, bro, you know how like it's too tedious. It's too tedious to like to try to give water to everybody. I gave them the whole case. It's like 80 little, like the water bottles, 80 of them. Man, here, y'all take the whole thing, man. Y'all take the whole thing. Now that experience was crazy. That felt very good. That felt very good. So I realized with writing that message, God is love, and telling and encouraging others to pray. I'm not telling you to do anything. I can't make you do anything. I can influence you. I can encourage you, and the rest is on you. What you do with it. But I realized that removing my ego from this, removing my pride from this, removing all and stripping myself from all things that would make me happy. I realized that this is so much bigger than me just giving the food away to the homeless, because a lot of them are going to be out of their mind. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is drugs and stuff, and they won't freaking think twice about the message. But the fact that the message is on the bag, man, they doing some drugs. That's crazy when you're just trying to help them and you use it. I think I got hit with a meth cloud too. He blew something when I walked up and it hit me, and when I was walking away, I just felt different. I felt different. So this is different. I think I am high. I think I'm high as hell. Nah, I'm playing, man. But they was just smoking some shit. I ain't walking up on them. Not when you in the middle of your smoke. I can't do that. Not in the middle of your smoke. They're not gonna be in their right mind. So a lot of them will just throw the bag to the wayside after they eat the food. But I realized that beyond them seeing it, if they read it, perfect. It's in your spirit now. It's in your head. I've planted the seed. That's how I see it. If you've read it, I planted the seed. Now, I believe so much in timing, and I prayed about the timing of me being able to make an impact for others and influence others and help others. I want some divine timing. You seeing that message on the floor after somebody done threw it away, the message is the message. Maybe you needed that message, and as you walk by and you see God is love, pray, you needed that reminder for yourself, not for the homeless person, but for the casual person just walking, to their car, going to the coming from the parking lot. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's the person coming from the parking lot going to their job interview, and they see that, it's just like, dang, let me pray real quick. So I understand now that this is a lot bigger than me, man. I'm so grateful that I even have an opportunity to make an impact like this. It's beyond a blessing, and I'm just thankful that I can be in this position, man. The rest of these lunches off. I think I'm gonna just take the box. I don't want to get jumped though. I don't want them to jump on me and take my box, man. You can have the food, man. Don't hurt me though. Yeah, this has been an amazing feeling, man. One of the dudes was so happy. He was like, "Hey, man, thank you, man." And then he was like, he was so happy after when I came back. I was like, "Y'all want some water?" I don't know if he just thought I was gonna give them a bottle of water. I mean, I probably would have expected something like that too. I wouldn't expect if somebody asked me if I wanted water, he was gonna bring back 80 bottles of water. I wouldn't have expected that. When I brought that case of water, bro, that man he was saying, I don't even know what he said. He was so happy. He said, I just said, I don't know what that man said, but I know he was happy. He said, I don't know what it, man. I don't know what he said. which is crazy, bro, because this is a brand new ass library. Like, and as soon as they were done building it, I mean, the homeless said, good looking, because they took this motherfucker over, bro. Real talk. Yeah, it don't matter where I look, they are here, fam. Wow. I guess because they got outlets everywhere and free Wi-Fi, which is crazy that homeless people be having free Wi-Fi. Be having cell phones and dogs. Be like, man, how ya homeless in 2025? Y'all don't even make it seem that damn bad. Homeless in 2025 with a dog and with a dog and a phone, free Wi-Fi. You be calling like, where you at? Yeah, how you pay your bill? Where you get minutes? Job done, bro. Job done. Extremely fulfilling. Yeah, that felt good to just be able to help people. Seeing a county bus, and that's a great feeling.